Already got 5 notches on this fucking thing. Oh yeah. Dead. 6. Did he fall in the drink? Yep, he did. Oh well. Drink down. Fly also down. Anybody else? Anybody else? Looking cute. Any flies want it? Oh yeah, you? Go ahead and land on that fucking table. Doing a little home defense today. Defending my property from the invasion of flies.
Real test of that will be?
What?
You can kill a cockroach with it.
Oh yeah, if I see a roach with it, I doubt it. I doubt this thing will kill a fucking roach. Dude, nukes don't even kill a roach. Oh, I can't drink that anymore.
Why?
I knocked one into it.
Oh, should get you a new one.
One landed on the lip and he met his end in the very liquid that he wanted. I am God. Land on my fucking table again. See, by the time these really get going, they'll be all over this table and I'll be killing them by the score, by the dozen. You see? Do you see? They just don't know. Put the safety on. Set my weapon down. Several of these flies have had the balls to land on my bug assault, which I'm telling you, man, you don't want to land there. You don't want to land there. I almost kind of want to take a blast from one of these just to see what it feels like.
You want to do it on like your back or something?
Ah!
Just to be extra safe.
So it doesn't spray in my eyes.
Yeah.
They hurt. I bet they do. They should. Yeah, I could just strip my shirt off and have Amelia shoot me in the back. But I'd rather not. I'd rather shoot these flies.
Yeah.
It works on them. Maybe one day I'll have Amelia shoot me in the back with this. Oh, you bastards. They're starting to come now. God damn it. Dead. Dead! Next.
I don't think you're going to be able to notch it for everyone.
I gave up on that. I'm killing too many of them. It's awesome. You can see them like when you get a good hit on them, they go. They just fly, but not. They fly to the ground. Yeah, flies are on site out here. I want to see if I can get good enough with this thing to shoot one out of the air. That would be the real shiznit. Like one of them that's doing that buzz shit. Just like hold it and fucking. That's the real kill. The real thrill kill. I'll go get my pipe. Let's lure them with a little cannabis sativa, huh? Dios mío. It's remarkably less flies out here this morning. I wonder why. Wonder what that's about. Why so few flies? Here's the bug assault sticker I got too. Pretty cool. I'm gonna put this on my skateboard. Paul has a skateboard. No, I don't have a skateboard. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Dude, I can do a billion kick flips in a row. I'm a master. How much was this thing? Like $40 or something. Something like that. $40 worth of Nerf salt blaster. I guess. But you can get all kinds of stuff for them too. Like you can get like a stock, I think, that goes on it if you want to hold it like a fucking assault rifle, and you can get like a laser sight for it if you want to really get the beam on that bug. Laser sight them motherfuckers up. All right, you fucks. There's a few of you left, and some of you are staying underneath the fucking table, buzzing around my feet where I can't shoot you. Yeah, dude, I wonder if they have a bayonet attachment where you can just like charge. If you find a really big bug, you know. Give them the bayonet, boys. Yeah, a fly swatter bayonet. You just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I love it.
Someone on YouTube shoot a roach with it.
And it killed it?
It knocked it down. It was still wiggling, but...
So it takes multiple shots?
Or it's stunned enough to fucking boot it or whatever.
Alright, fair enough. Okay, here we go. They're starting to come. I see a couple of them have come up onto the table. Dude, this is fun. I'm just waiting. Oh, there's one right there. Bad angle. Still got him. Ha! What do you mean pissed off when it doesn't work, bro? I've killed 6 flies today. 6.
Like 30 minutes.
Within the last half hour. These motherfuckers are dead. There's not going to be a fly left in my fucking zone when I'm done with this shit. Do I feel powerful? I feel like God. I feel like the Lord Jesus Christ himself. Show us the corpses or it's fake news. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not going looking for fly corpses, okay? If I can find one, I'll show it to you. Yep. I'm firing pillars of salt. If I could collect them all and pile them in the middle of the fucking thing, I would, as a warning.
I feel like fly warnings don't work.
That's
Like,
true.
They just eat their brethren.
They would. There more of them would come. They'd be like, oh, dead flies, yeah. Fuckers. Goddamn sons of bitches. Create a bucket of fly corpses, yeah. Oh, I just saw one that flew off over there. Damn it. I gotta be an eagle eye. Gotta be an eagle eye to catch these fucks. Yeah. Put a little more ammo in.
I don't know why they're trying to sell for $13 on the salt. That salt's fine.
You gotta have bug assault salt. No. We're using the Mortons. We're using the Mortons. Yep. My only regret is that after killing 6 of them, it's like the usual crew is gone today. Which is, I mean, I guess it's not a regret. That's why I got this fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
The usual crew of 6 to 8 flies has been murdered. Where they at? Where you guys at? Where's the backup? Yeah, maybe I did hit the mob leader. You're right.
You got an itchy trigger finger now.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm ready. I want it now. I've got a taste for blood, and now I want more. I'm going to take this thing out into the yard and kill bugs that have done me no wrong now. It's turned me into a monster. Lift up logs and shit. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I used to have that electric tennis racket thing, too. Where are you going to land, buddy? Yeah. I just got to stay armed. Dude, if this thing doesn't hurt that bad, I can shoot them off of my feet. They like to land on my feet.
I wouldn't try it.
You don't think so?
No.
Part of me kind of wants to try it. Oh, okay. Hello, little guy. Goodbye. That's 7. 7 flies have gone to heaven. Seven flies to heaven.
The main reason I don't want you to shoot them on your feet is because they also like my feet, and I don't want you to confuse their feet for a second. Shoot me.
Shoot you in the foot. Ow! How to get it, baby. How to get the fly. The cavalry's on the way. Let them come. Let them come. Dude, horse flies would get obliterated by this fucking thing. Dude, the bigger the fly, the harder they fall with this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Big fat daddies, they go down the hardest.
It's like birdshot.
Yeah. Just a wall of salty death for anything that would entrench upon my kingdom. Yeah, I'm devastating the ecosystem for sure. Dude, something's going to come along. I saw a frog up here. There was like a cricket that crawled up over our step last night. And then later on that night, I saw a frog head the other way. I guarantee you he got that fucking cricket. Man, it's so nice out here without fucking constant flies. Do 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 do. Need that Barry Lyndon song.
Yeah, dude. Their ecosystem is bigger than our porch.
Yep.
There's probably a dead rat somewhere not too far away that they could be munching on right now.
I know for a fact there's some fresh dog turds out there. And fox turds. Plenty of turds for these bugs. And I didn't want to have to do this. I just want everybody to know that I did not want to have to do this. I did not want to have to escalate this war. 100 rampaging he-devils. Over the wall and pell-mell into the fort.
We're actually encouraging them to go back into the ecosystem.
Yep.
They've been fucking neglecting their duty of being the world's fucking janitors.
Yeah, dude, we don't need janitors up here. We janitize our own shit. Do 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 do. Why did God create flies? So that men like me could kill something. So that men like me could take up our bug assaults and do the world a favor. Metal Gear. Maybe we need like some crumbs to encourage them up onto the table. No, let's not encourage.
Yeah. Just pat yourself on the back for a job well done.
So far, so good, man. 6 down and nobody's bothering me at all today. Every once in a while, one of them kind of flies by, but I don't see anybody landing. I don't see anybody landing. Except this fuck on my foot. Come up here on the table. Let me get you.
I don't know, these fucking feet flies.
Come up here on the table and let me get you.
Land on the ground.
Or yeah, land on the fucking ground down there and let me get you. Get some fruit. Yeah. Yeah, dude, if I leave out crumbs, I think that's against the hunting laws, you know? I can't bait the flies in. It's like using dynamite to fish. You know that people do that shit? They'll get like an M80, which is like a quarter stick of dynamite. Light it, throw it in the water. Bloop. It blows up, and then all like 10 dead fish or stunned fish, I guess. I don't know if they're dead. They'll like float to the top. Bloop.
It's the most pussy ass way of fishing ever.
Yeah, that's I don't think I could feel like a man if that's how I fished.
You gotta fight it.
Yep.
Reel it in.
Yeah, it's supposed to be mono officio, not dynamite, you know. Dude, I'll shoot it off my phone. I'll shoot right off my phone. I don't care. Yeah, they'll put jumper cables in the water. They also do like spotlight fishing at night. Because at night, like, fish will be drawn to like a really bright spotlight. And so they'll set up a spotlight in the water and then fucking catch fish that way. Pussies. Got people out here that shoot carp with arrows. Yeah, I mean, carp are not great. They taste crappy. Isn't a carp a crappie? There actually is a fish called a crappie. With an IE.
Crappies. They're in the sunfish family.
Oh, okay. Different fish. Pronounce crappies, not where I'm from, dude. Crappies. Aha! Couple of intrepid fucking flies have just flown up. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's a big boy. That's the king. The king is dead. Long live the king. It's a big fat boy. Does it work? It works.
Circling.
Looking for a spot? You gonna do a land? I'm here for you.
Smells salty in the air.
Yeah, dude, I love the smell of salt and napalm in the morning. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. Charlie's everywhere. Oh, that might draw some.
Yep. I want to have that bowl.
Got my eyes on a big boy now. All right, this is a distance test. He's all the way over there on the wall. Yeah, not reaching that far. That's okay though. I can get closer. Gotcha. This thing is great. Oh, you. Is that a little wasp I saw? Had it with you fucks. Another 2 down. Two less buzzers. We're killing them all. I'm on a spree now. Thank you, honey bear. Which is whose?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll take this bad boy right here. Two more down while you were inside.
I heard.
I went on a hunt. I actually got up and did some active hunting.
Yeah.
Nailed 2 more. I have kind of determined that the range of this thing, like a shotgun, not great. You kind of got to be within, I'd say, 5 feet of your target for it to be successful. I tried to shoot a fly that was all the way on that wall there, and he literally like just sat there. I had to go fucking take care of business up close and personal. Maybe for those wall flies, that's what they get the laser sight for. You know what I mean? Maybe I was just a little hair off.
Or it's just it spreads out too much.
Yeah.
You can't have infinity momentum.
True. I wish it could. But then it would blow a hole through our house.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tango down. Man, it's like yesterday when we were out here at this time.
Yeah.
We were fucking like we were like fucking King Kong on top of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Swatting at fucking planes. And now We're actually enjoying our porch. Thanks to Bug Assault. Did I get a Bug Assault sponsorship? No, but I should. One fly at a time. Pop-up sight indicator. Optional push safety. Optional. No, no, no. Deadly accurate partridge sight. Pop-up sight indicator. Just making sure I'm not missing any features on this bad boy. Does have a pretty cool little pattern there. You see all the dead flies on the side of it? It's got the dead fly. This is the Bug Assault 3.0 Black Fly Edition. Only the greatest tactical fly destruction for me. Dude, this thing is the coolest fucking invention ever. I literally feel like a little boy. This thing has made me feel like a little boy again. It's the fountain of youth. This is the first time I bought myself like a toy to play with. I don't know. Like, when's the last time? I don't even know. That I bought myself and it's a functional toy. On top of all that, toys were invented by adults. Yeah, I guess you're right. Another one sizzles. Oh man, the sounds of bugs dying just brings a smile to my face. Man, that guy really got it. Must have been like a big boy. He's cooking. Hear him up there?
Jesus.
He's a sizzler. It'll cook them until there's like literally no moisture left in their body. It turns them into like little dry bug husks. See, all I ask is that they stay off my fucking porch. That's it.
You got a whole fucking acre out there that they could be that's not here.
It just fires salt. Look, I'll show you. Right there. See it in there? You put salt in this. And it's got like a little vacuum thing. So when I cock it, here, I'll just do it. So when I cock it, it sucks that salt in for the next shot. So it's like probably spring loaded, I would guess. And then the cocking mechanism like sucks the salt through this little port. Just a little dose of it or whatever, and then the spring blasts it out the end here. Looks like the barrel is like real small too. So it concentrates the salt. Yeah. Just like a Nerf gun. Yeah. But oh my God, look at that one. This is gonna be beautiful. Look at him. Dead.
I'm coming for the coffee now.
Let them come. Is the salt kosher? No.
It's iodized.
Iodized, dude. We're throwing this hot lead at them right there. The Mortons. With the salty girl and everything, dude. The salty girl on our way home with the Mortons. These bullets been around since 1848. Man, there's two of them just chilling on the cord over there.
That one just flew away,
Yeah, I know.
unfortunately.
I missed him. I missed him. Should have got closer. Hey. Go ahead and land. Land somewhere, ya fucker. Okay, here's another one. I see him. We're not going to make the same mistake twice. This one's dead. Yep. He did. His corpse fell in the fucking in the water bowl. A camera mounted, yeah. I could put a GoPro on it. Mount a GoPro to the side so you guys could see it. Or buy one of those like $15,000 red cameras that do ultra slow-mo and have Amelia just film the flies so you guys can see them, like see the salt pellets like the bassist of ZZ Top died, yes.
Now gotta read headlines closer.
Yeah. ZZ Top is a whole ass band of dudes. There's like 4 dudes in ZZ Top, and one of them, yes, unfortunately he passed. The bassist. And probably the most well-known beard in ZZ Top as well. He had the best beard of the crew, I think, personally. Joey from Slipknot. Which one was he? I don't know them by their names. I know them by the weird masks that they wore. So which weird Slipknot was he? Oh, the drummer. Oh, that sucks. He was cool. Well, these things always come in threes. The former drummer, got it. Who's going to be the third musician to bite the fucking big one this week? Yeah, I mean, well, it's gonna happen. Think about it, dude. People that are my age and like maybe 10 years older than me, we are cursed to watch everybody that was cool die.
Conversation going on up there.
Yep.
You're flirting.
Kind of sounds like it. Doesn't sound angry to me. It sounds fun. Hey, man, you got all the songs. Yeah, that's a Rocky. It's a Rocky bird. Hear him do the car alarm. He's doing his car alarm.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
As long as you don't meow, it's okay.
People arming their cars. You can tell this one has pulled some songs from us. Dude, he's showing off everything he can do.
Yeah. This is definitely flirting.
Oh man, that one sounded mournful. Now he's going into the Crimea River. Oh, Backstreet's back though. Dude, he is going crazy. He's got the whole thing. This is the bird Michael Jackson. He's just showing off at this point. Dude, I believe that if I could see this bird, he would be moonwalking and doing spins and shit. He's got crazy tunes. You don't even have to wonder about it. Dinosaurs did shit like this. What we're listening to is the last of the dinosaurs. Birds are dinosaurs. So, yes, they did this shit. I don't know if it sounded exactly like this shit, but this type of vocal display and stuff, you have to imagine dinosaurs were doing something similar. It didn't just appear in birds. I mean, there are dinosaurs that are functionally almost completely, like, you can't even tell them apart from birds. Like, Archaeopteryx is like the missing link. It's got a beak, teeth, and feathers. So call it what you want. Man, I almost feel like serene out here without the fucking flies judging me constantly. Flies on notice. Yeah, dude, some fast raptor on a hill mocking a T-Rex sound. You can imagine. Like some of these smarter, lighter, more agile dinosaurs might have mimicked one another in order to lure prey. Think about that shit, dude. How fucking crazy would that have been?
Yeah, we're helping the birds.
Yeah.
We're chasing the flies off our porch and forcing them to go over to the birds.
Yeah. Now these flies are all like fucking congregating off my porch.
Speaking of critters.
Critters. Oh, you're gonna fill up some water.
He's been washing it all day again.
You get big spiders here. Not really. You have an airsoft gun that you could use on big bugs. Do it. I sanction this action against the bug overlord. I saw one. See, they don't even want to fucking land today. Got roached. Fuck. That's not a good feeling. It's like I look at the world a different way now that I've got my bug assault. You know what I mean? Now it's targets of opportunity. It's turned me into a military person. My head is on a swivel. No fly civilians, yeah. All flies are enemy combatants. You want to really fucking think about something? Think about how amazing and biodiverse the world would be had human beings died out in like the Ice Age or some shit, like we were supposed to. Or any of the other fucking near extinction events. You know what I mean? Let's just say that like humanity had its run, but before it got the chance to industrialize, we winked out. Dude, this planet would be a fucking Garden of Eden. Think of it. That would be fucking amazing to be able to just go to some kind of adjacent reality where human beings have not tainted the world, where our industry and our factory farming hasn't raped the planet of all its fucking biodiversity, and just to see what would have happened on this planet had life been able to freely develop under the laws of limited competition, which all fucking life except human beings adhere to. Probably be attacked by a bear instantly. Yeah. That's why I want to send drones. Fuck sending people back in time. People do stupid shit. Just send drones. Just send observational vehicles back and let us fucking experience it in VR. I just want to see the shit. Dude, the early American settlers' descriptions of America, you can read some of them in A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. He and a number of other people, including Derek Jensen, have referenced the abundance that is described. It's almost unbelievable. Flocks of passenger pigeons, which are now extinct, by the way, that would block the sun for 2 days as they migrated from east to west. to their nesting grounds in fucking Western Canada and the Western United States. Literally be flying overhead for days. Billions and billions and billions of birds, millions of bison on the plane. Think of that. Herds like 100,000 strong of bison thundering through the fucking plains. I've quoted it before, but Derek Jensen talks about how early American settlers had trouble getting their horses to cross rivers at certain times of the year because the rivers would be literally frothing with salmon. Yeah, frothing, just like so much life in this water that it's just absolutely teeming. You can't even see that anywhere anymore.
I remember like they were trying to like paint them like, oh, they weren't in tune with nature. They burned down forests. It's like we burn down forests or we cut down forests. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, there isn't one. Not to make excuses, but with numbers like that, it doesn't really surprise me that it didn't dawn on people back in frontier times they might be capable of wiping out a whole species. I mean, yeah. I mean, I loathe as I am to make excuses for people that took part in it. But yeah, there was a certain point where they knew. Just like we're at that point now where we're starting to see the front edge of this climate disaster. And now everybody knows. Everybody knows it's happening. There's no plausible deniability anymore. But yet, look what a good segment of the population is acting like. Pish posh and hogwash.
Well, I don't even think they can claim that they didn't know because like they obviously did that to their own homeland.
What do you mean?
Like I'm sure Britain had the same kind of wildlife before they fucking.
Well, yeah, I mean the whole fucking European great deer or whatever it's called that just was hunted to extinction. Cave bears were hunted to extinction there.
It's not like they didn't know that they were capable of doing it.
True, but I mean the sheer abundance of the bison, though. Looking at a herd of 1 million individuals thundering through a valley or something, it would be hard to conceive of your small little frontier band or whatever ever even putting a dent in it. But, you know, what these people don't think about in the moment is that they'll be followed. And then once it became apparent that the herds were smaller and that the bison was disappearing, people could have taken action to preserve them at that point, but they didn't. And so now there are just a few kind of lonely conglomerates of them left, none in the wild.
It's that attitude like, yo, it's God's frontier for us.
Yep.
We have manifest destiny. All of this is ours.
Right.
You know what's weird is like Ayn Rand followers have that same philosophy, even though she's not very religious. Like.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Instead of God-given right to all the resources, it's like man-given right, or whatever.
Yeah, just like inherent rights of man.
Yeah.
Ultra-libertarian fucking nonsense. Hyper-exploitation of everything because you can. That's the whole attitude explored in Ishmael, the idea that the world isn't just ours, that it's made for us, right? That's a big point that Ishmael works on the narrator with, trying to get him to realize that the way that we talk and think about the world is all predicated on us. There's before us, and then there's after us in our minds. And everything that's after us has been for us, and everything that was before us led to us. And that's just the way that we present history. That's the way that we present biology. That's the way that we think about ourselves as a creature, which is evidenced by the fact that places like where I'm sitting exist. We think that we just build a permanent fucking thing where there used to be life and an ecosystem, and not only just one thing, but a bunch of things. It's like, you know, this human-centric view. I love the paradigm switch in Ishmael, where it's like, say you could go back in time to that era where there were really nothing alive but jellyfish, and say you were able to wade out into the ocean and communicate on some base level with the jellyfish and ask it about the universe, and it would tell you the jellyfish version of our story. At first the ocean was empty, and then there was life in the ocean and blah blah blah, and everything would lead up to, and then jellyfish happened, right? Well, that's human thinking. That's the human way of perceiving the place that we live. We look at these animals like, oh man, isn't it a shame? It's like, no, it's not a shame. It's a fucking, you're genociding an entire fucking group of life off the planet to serve one. That's not a shame. It's a travesty. He knows. But he's going to come back, though. They always do. Love going on like a pro-life rampage and then stopping to murder a fly for no reason. We humans are so fucking destructive. Hold on. Anyway. Point proven, I guess. At least we can't extinct flies. I mean, I hesitate to say can't. Yeah, insect populations the world over are dwindling. No, not with a salt gun, no. But with 1,000,000 salt guns. What's a good singer? Who? What? So, I want to ask Amelia about Fight Club, because we didn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
When you're done.
Yeah. I'm just texting real quick.
No worries. Are they driving tanks by your house? No. Just fucking, there's somebody's building another fucking house out here. As if we need somebody else sucking the groundwater up. There's another fucking house being built out here by me. And so pretty much all day for the last 6 months, there's these construction trucks and shit that come and go. Big fucking machinery driving down the street. Ain't Cali got enough houses? Guess not. Guess it doesn't. Go ahead and land, fucko. Mm-hmm. Tuesdays when the landlord's coming?
Oh, no, never mind. I mixed it up. It's Monday.
Okay.
So, yeah. 9 points. Basically the same still.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
up, huh?
Yeah, what did you think of it as a Zoomer?
I thought it was pretty good.
Well, you're not as. Are you a Zoomer?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
We're both cuspers.
that's true. You're a millennial Zoomer cusper, and I'm a ex millennial cusper.
Yeah.
Both bookending them. So, what did you think of it?
I thought it was decent. I thought maybe the narration was a little excessive,
Yeah,
but I guess it kind of makes sense 'cause it's all in his head, anyways. So
sure.
it probably became super obvious what was going on by like the last third of the movie.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, at what point in the movie you started to question.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already knew the twist,
Oh,
but it was probably the most obvious when.
that sucks. Like, even though you hadn't seen the movie,
Yeah.
you couldn't duck people spoiling it for you.
Yeah,
So you don't get to actually experience the twist.
but I'd say when Marla started coming over is like the first big hint.
Sure. Well, yeah, I mean, because, well, especially if you know. I remember the first time I watched Fight Club,
Yeah.
I just thought it was some weird interaction with them.
Mhm.
But it does, at some
Yeah.
point, it becomes pretty obvious. And there's some real heavy, like in the beginning of the movie, Tyler Durden will pop in, like he does with the dick,
Yeah.
like for a frame here and there. Especially in the first, like, I don't know, 10 minutes of the movie. I think it happens 3 times. Where he's doing his whole, like, wandering around his wasteland of a life, and then Tyler Durden will just, psst, for just a second. So you know you saw something, but you don't really know what it is you saw.
But yeah, I'd say Marla is like the first like real like, hey, something's going on here.
Once they start fucking.
Yeah.
All right, use. Now we're just waiting for you to land somewhere where I can blast you. There's a pair of them.
That and like him beating himself up was a big hint too, like in his boss's office.
Oh, yeah.
Showing that he's capable of being that violent to himself.
Yeah. True. Somebody in the chat said that Fight Club was a right-wing movie. Do you really think it is?
I guess because the toxic masculinity.
Is it toxic masculinity though? Like from what I understand from Fight Club, or at least how I take it as a dude, men have this kind of thing inside of them that is restrained. And that's a good thing because that thing is very violent, but becomes necessary at certain parts of a man's life to do that violence. Sometimes.
It ties into the fucking Barry Lyndon thing, the duels.
Exactly. No, it really does. It's like the whole movie in my mind is about how not just, I guess, men, it does focus on men, but society at large doesn't have a release valve. And so there are people wandering around in life, and this is true, working horrible jobs that they hate. Yeah, I see him. No.
He was too on the edge.
Yep. I think it glanced off the table. I didn't aim carefully enough. Should have lined him up better. It's okay, though.
I'll shoot him for a bit. But yeah. Were you saying people walking around life being, like, cloistered by society?
Right. Hating their lives, hating their interactions with one another, feeling like they have no fucking outlet for the anger that is inherent when it comes to, like, what's been taken from you or what you were promised when you were young. Tyler Durden goes into that shit a bunch. Like, he talks about how, we're encouraged to fill our lives with shit that doesn't mean anything. And it's true. I mean, ultimately, people have trinkets and, like, maybe out of the shit that they have, there's 1 or 2 things that they have some real attachment to, and the rest of it is all just filler for their life. Do they need it to go on? No.
Yeah, you can see that again in, like, Barry Lyndon, the emptiness he felt being in this station that was way above what
Yeah.
he'd ever experience.
Well, he spends his whole life trying to get that, and then once he's in that, he's just hollow.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing real in it. So Barry Lyndon is in the same position as Jack in the movie. Or whatever his fucking... What is his name? I don't...
I'll double check.
Yeah, I don't even think he gives a name in the movie. Well, his name is Tyler, right? But his alter ego, his button-down, pussied-up alter ego guy doesn't have a name.
Yeah, he's the unnamed narrator.
Right. Cool. I am Jack's medulla oblongata.
Yeah, because he has all those aliases during support groups. So we don't really...
Yeah, Rupert Cornelius.
Damn, on top of the salt, huh?
Jumpy little fuck. Back up there. Oh, no.
That's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah, that's a bad angle. All right. Is this a Nerf gun? No, it's a bug assault gun. It fires salt at flies, and I've killed 8 today, 9, something like that. Bunch of flies.
That's the best angle you're gonna get on that dude, unfortunately.
Where's he at?
At the edge of the table.
Oh yeah.
You get the second one? Hey.
That'd be number 9 and number 10 right there, I think.
But yeah, he has no identity outside of Tyler that we can like get a firm grasp on.
Well, he doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
And the things that we see him doing outside of his job are all pretending to be somebody else. But you're right. There is a lot of crossover between Barry Lyndon and that movie, for sure.
I guess the big question it raises is like the chaos at the end. Is that all in his head?
I mean, I guess the question that it raises for me is how much of it isn't in his head, right? How much of it is just a paranoid fucking delusion?
Yeah, because it's definitely like very characteristic of paranoia, like all these people recognizing you that are strangers and shit.
Everywhere you go, it's like a dude's got a shiner and gives you the knowing look and shit. You know what I mean? It's indicative of paranoia for sure.
I feel like his job is solid ground for the most part.
Maybe.
Like, yeah. But then, yeah, he talks about insomnia, too. Like, that's the very predicate of the whole thing. It's like, nothing's real when you're an insomniac.
Yeah, you're never awake and you're never asleep.
Yeah. We never really see if, like, insomnia is fully resolved for him. He thinks these support groups relieve it. But
They start to help him, and then Marla comes along and fucks it up. But is Marla just another one of the constructs of his mind?
Because that happened in, like, Joker.
Right.
Girlfriend was a construct. She was kind of like a mirror of himself.
She really was. So is she just was he fucking himself up there?
Yeah.
Is Marla just another one of his DID personalities?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Because, like, yeah, he has this, like, extraordinary sex with her that's, like,
Right.
superhuman or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Nah, Marla is real. I mean, says you. How do you know anything is real when you know you're seeing through the eyes of a dude that is completely insane and that routinely fucking blacks out, loses reality?
It's like his apartment blows up, that we find out he blew it up himself, and then he lives with a squatter, which means that he's just squatting.
Right. And he has a soap company. I mean, like, all of this shit. Like, how do you know this isn't just some complex fantasy in the dude's fucking head? I mean, think about it. The absurdity of going anywhere in the world and there's a dude there with a black eye that, like, knows you. Like, just looking for guys with cuts and coming up with this, like, oh, that guy's got a facial scar. He's in. You know what I mean? And looking at the guy, and the dude looks back at you, and, turning that into a knowing, like,
Yeah, it's like he travels to all these cities and he has like a pretty fucking depressing job. He's trying to find excuses to not fix things that are killing people.
yeah.
And he feels this tremendous guilt about it.
Right. So that's the closest thing to reality that we know about him, is that he worked at some point a job where it was basically his job to come up with excuses to let unsafe cars stay on the road. But even that is suspect.
Yeah.
When you're talking about somebody that's as fantasy based as this dude clearly is. He constructs the perfect girlfriend for himself. Somebody that's
more fucked up than him.
More, like, maybe more fucked up than him, but certainly detached enough to put up with his bullshit.
Yeah.
And they have incredible, electrifying sex, but when he's done with her, he can just dismiss her like an old dirty dish rag, and she's, crazy in all the right ways. Jew? Somebody came in and spammed Jew over and over again.
What the fuck?
What does that even mean?
Who knows?
Yeah, dude, is it fucking 1817 again or some shit? Like, what the fuck? Jew?
And it's someone that pretending to be Pimp Monk.
Yeah. A Pimp Monk knockoff that came in and spammed Jew? Man. It's not Pimp Monk. Pimp Monk is modded in here, so kind of hard to impersonate Pimp Monk up in here. Pimp Monk got that wrench. He got that Rizanch. Jew. Man, what the fuck? What a nightmare world we live in.
Go back to Fight Club.
Yeah. But no, that's shit that I've watched the movie a bunch of times, and I've come to the conclusion that you can't really trust anything that happens in the film. The explosions at the end included, the absurd plan, the group of fucking dudes, the fucking, all of it. All of it could just be a fever dream or a fantasy of a bored fucking office worker, just hive worker, that just wants to escape, and so he creates this alter ego and this altered kind of timeline for himself, and maybe it does lead him to personal ruin, but who knows, like, whether he's still just sitting in that fucking office chair at the end of it. It's a hero fantasy. It's like literally a jack-off fantasy. Tyler Durden says it to the narrator at the end. I'm everything that you want to be. I look like you want to look. I dress like you want to dress. I fuck like you want to fuck. I fight like you want to fight. I'm your fucking power fantasy. And this is it. You being the leader of this fucking underground organization that upsets the apple cart of the universe.
And like him breaking out of the interview room is kind of incredulous.
I mean, all of it is incredulous. The fact that the cops aren't all over the soap company when all this shit is going on, all these fucking shaved head dudes are out there. It's ridiculous, right? Like, if you actually look at the narrative that's presented in the film, it's clear that there's little webs of truth in his story at the very beginning, but that it very quickly spins out into a giant lie. And what's left at the end? Are we to believe that this fucking guy, mentally ill dude, somehow orchestrates the reset of all credit debt in the world and gets the perfect girlfriend who's a perfect mirror of what he wants in a person at the end and wins everything? Or is he just a crazy, fucked up wage slave sitting in his fucking cubicle with nothing to do half the day, fantasizing about how he could be different? I know which, I know which one I think is true after watching the movie all these times.
Yeah, they fucking attack someone and say like you can't investigate this.
I mean, it's just like he has fucking like cops that are
on his side
in it, but they're trying to kill him because he's fucking doing the thing that he said that to never do or whatever. It's just like the whole fantasy of it. Everybody at every level of the social strata is in Fight Club or Project Mayhem or whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, he walks by like that kitchen in some Mexican restaurant and there's all these dudes going, his name is Robert Paulson. His name is You know what I mean? It's just clearly... To me, at least. To me, it's clearly...
If he can hallucinate Tyler Durden, that's a pretty fucking insane hallucination.
If he can hallucinate Tyler Durden,
yeah,
he can hallucinate anybody.
Yeah.
He can hallucinate anything. He can hallucinate Marla. He can hallucinate the people at the fucking groups. He can hallucinate that entire life. Bob, all the weird little people in his Project Mayhem inner circle. The strangers that when he stares at them, he gets a confused kind of look, but he takes it as a knowing look.
Yeah.
He can just find it everywhere he goes. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like robbing the fucking liposuction clinic. Like, that would never be noticed.
I mean, a lot of it is ridiculous. You know, it's incredibly hard to get away with pissing in anything at a fucking job. Like the idea that everybody's just going to go along with that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Watch out, B.
D, you're in the blast radius. All right, he's fine there. He's spooked by the gun. Poor feller.
I'm gonna go back in.
A few more contenders have shown up. So I'm going to be on the hunt for a minute here.
I'm gonna put that water out, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some pretenders to the throne. Yeah, D's too pure for this world. He's scared by a Nerf salt gun that kills flies.
He wasn't like terrified running away or nothing, but you could tell he was.
It startles him. It's probably pretty loud from his perspective. He'll get used to it, though. Yep, it's just normal salt. This is what's in it.
Yeah, they were trying to sell us like some fucking like $13 salt, and that costs like $1.50 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's stupid. They've got their like Bug Assault brand salt or whatever the fuck, and that's ridiculous. It's table salt. Yeah, Yeah, dude, I've done that exercise before. It's like, what if I'm just sitting alone in a dilapidated building talking to a broken phone? Da 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 da. My beard is going through a process of actually getting longer for the first time in a long time. I've left it alone for long enough to where like I'm starting to get like actual length to the beard that I haven't had before. Shit is getting long. And this is why. This shit down here is always the first to grow out. It's right on the edge of my chin and neck. And that's an indicator for how long the rest of it's going to be when I let it fill in. If I trim that away, that's trimming away the progress. The beard is getting bushier and bigger. Dude, the beard is not a sweaty thing. People think that a beard makes you sweaty. It doesn't.
Stupid feet flies.
Yeah, get up here. Get up here on top. Come check out the table. Get up here. Land somewhere where I can get a fucking shot at you. Okay, we'll just try this foot shot, dude.
No.
No?
Don't do it.
I'm sick of this little fucking ace of spades here. Okay, I got you. I got you, buddy. Oh man, they've come, dude. This is the fucking emergency vanguard. They're like, get in close. Whatever you do, don't land. Just keep bugging him. Oh, but this one's about to fucking land. Land, you bastards. No. I'm going to keep stirring you up down here. Put the safety on. Use this as a fan to get you guys fucking to land up here. And then we're blowing you all away.
Damn, they just fucking love feet.
Yeah, they don't... I don't know why they're so attracted to foot. It's so gross. Oh yeah, dude. Get Amelia one too. Double the fucking artillery, dude. Double the angles.
I don't want one.
You don't want to wield the power.
My aim ain't no good.
You don't have to aim all that well with this. Yeah, big iron Amelia, dude.
I shot a 22 and a 9. I did not do well.
That's respectable, though. You've shot some weapons, at least. Which one was easier for you?
I don't know.
What kind of 22 did you fire? Was it a pistol?
Like a rifle one.
A rifle. Okay. And then the 9mm was a pistol. Is the rifle easier or the pistol for you?
I guess the rifle.
Badass. Amelia's a sniper.
No, I shot way too fucking high.
It's okay. You can train. Amelia the sniper. I go in with a shotgun, you cover me. Guy walks up behind me, is about to blow my head off, and then I turn around and his head blows up. And I see Amelia off in the distance. She's like, no, I don't think Amelia wants guns. She's not a gun person. But in the apocalypse, she would be a sniper. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's getting warm out here.
It's starting to get sticky.
It's getting warm out here. All right. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go get ready to do my show and shit.